Utah Valley women's basketball player Evie Leeson, and we're here on the campus of Utah Valley. We're going to talk about a dish, and we're going to cook a dish that's very near and dear to your heart and learn a little bit about your story. So today we are making lolly cakes and fish and chips. Okay, so tell me a little bit about why you chose to make this dish today.
I chose to make fish and chips today is because it's a big family staple, and fish and chips is very big in New Zealand, like seafood and everything, going to catch seafood with your family. My family have like a family tradition where it's Fish and Chip Friday, and you just go to a fish and chip shop and get fish and chips, watch a movie. It's very nice. And then lolly cake, it's just very unique to New Zealand, and it's yummy, so I want to make it. So
love it. Yeah. You can't argue with that here. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're making the lolly cakes first.
Yeah, lolly cake first. So we're gonna blend up these are alternative, but we normally use malt biscuits, but there's none there. So we're gonna, I think Biscoff would alternatively work. So we're gonna blend them up.
Okay. The cookie mix is all ground up, and we're gonna mix everything together. And I didn't mention we're in our special chef gear here. And I'm so excited to be making fish and chips and lolly cakes because you have such a unique background. Born in Ireland, but you call yourself a New Zealand native. You're a transfer in from Alaska, Anchorage, now at Utah Valley. So we'll dive into all of that, but let's start with the mixing here. What's the next step?
So basically, lolly cake's really easy to make. It's just dump everything in, basically. There you go.
I love the Fish Friday, so that had to be just a great way for your family and friends to get together and hang out every Friday?
Yeah, and it's always something to look forward to. Fish and chips has always been one of my favourite takeaways.
So when you were born in Ireland, how long did you actually live in Dublin before you ended up moving?
Only like 2 years. So me and my sister were born in Ireland, and then we moved over to New Zealand, and my brother was born as well. And then, yeah, we just haven't, we've gone back like once, but then obviously because of COVID, we haven't been able to come back. And yeah, it would be cool to go back. But I was only in Alaska for like 3 to 4 months. I redshirted, so I didn't play out as trained. And yeah, had a blast over there, so much fun, but then just couldn't see myself there for 4 years. So yeah, moved to Utah, where I've loved it. This is literally lolly cake. And then what we do is we get our cling foil and we just kind of lie it out.
So you just kind of leave it all chunky?
Yeah.
Honestly, it looks really good. I mean, it's butter, it's cookie.
It's literally just sugar heaven.
Oh, fantastic.
We just roll this out and then we cover it in the coconut flakes. Flakes on the bottom. And we're basically gonna make like a log.
Okay.
And so it's not really a cake. It's actually like slice.
Okay.
Yeah. We just call, I don't know why we call it cake, but it's just cake. Then lolly, because you guys we say lollies, but you guys call it candy. So lollies is like candy.
So it's like candy cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. And then, yeah, so we don't normally use marshmallows. We normally use these they're kind of like harder, fruity kind of lollies. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain them, but they're good, trust.
You can't find them here.
No, I was looking, I couldn't find.
Is that something you're like, hey, family back home, can you send me some? Can you send me a care package?
It literally is. Okay, then we just kind of, this is going to get messy.
Okay.
But you just make a log out of it.
We'll make this. Did you make this as a child?
Yeah.
It's a big family gathering dessert staple?
Yeah, because it's just easy as well. You just literally just chuck everything there.
Then we take our masterpiece.
And it just goes in there.
Okay, so the lolly cake is usually it's in the refrigerator, but we put it in the freezer so we can have a little, since we don't have as much time.
Yep.
And now we get to the fish and chips part.
Yeah, fish and chips.
So do you usually, I know you said your family goes out and catches all the fish. Are you a part of that, or you just wait for the fish to come back?
No, I do quite like fishing with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very nice, and I unless you haven't caught anything. It's good when you've caught something, but if you haven't, not a good day. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But most of the time when it's Fish and Chip Friday, we just go to the shop. And
Okay.
yeah, so basically first we're gonna, well, here's our fish, but we're gonna make the batter that we're gonna put into the fish and then put it into the oil.
Okay, so we have the oil heating up.
Yeah, so this first bowl is gonna be like a dry kind of coat, so we just got cornstarch in this one, and we're gonna make the actual mixture in that one. So we need half a cup of flour. It's gonna be a little bit over, that's fine. We just basically kind of want a thicker mixture because normally we use beer batter, but
Okay.
I'm 21.
Ah.
And then it's always important to season.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. So growing up in New Zealand, you did a ton of different things. You played for the national team there. Take me through what that experience was like.
The experience was, I was so happy to get into that team, but I don't know if you've seen on like Instagram and everything with the 7'3" girl. Yeah, I played her.
What was that like, blocking, guarding her?
Insane, like literally you couldn't do anything. One story I have is just, I remember sitting at dinner, because we all like sat together for our dinners and like all the teams were there, and I was facing away from the door and she came walking in the door. I remember looking at my coach and he was like, wait, Evie, turn around, look who you're marking tomorrow. And I turned and she's like ducking to get in the door and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like it was crazy,
But as you look at your college career, I mean, obviously just a great experience for you playing against other elite players and then also getting to represent your country. What was your favorite memory from that experience?
Favorite memory? Well, I used to do rowing when I was younger. And, well, not younger, like a couple of years ago. And I used to do rowing through my school. And I did that for 4 years. And it was always so special because I did it with my sister. We went to the same school. We're only like 18 months apart. And being able to just like row with her and yeah, just we were able to win silver medals. We didn't get the gold, but we won silver together in the Māori Cup final in the women's under 18-8 together. And it was just such a special moment to be able to like go see our parents and like it was just always so special. And then basically what we do is fish goes in there, and then into the oil.
Okay.
Okay.
So while we wait for the oil to heat up, I want to hear a little bit more about your journey to Alaska. So what was it like to live there? I mean, I think of Alaska, I think it gets dark a lot more than anywhere else in the United States, and it's cold. Would that sum it up?
When I first
beautiful.
got, it was beautiful. Like one of the events we went to, they were like skiing down this hill, and they were just all dressed up, and they had to jump over this massive pool of water. That was a cool event to go to. But when I first got there, it was like snow everywhere, and they said they'd like recorded this to be like the least amount of snow in like years. So I was like crazy to see all the snow. But then because I left around the start of May, and it was still like 9 o'clock, like light outside. So it was a mixture of things.
Well, we're glad you found your home at Utah Valley, and it certainly is a special place. Dan Nielsen has a great squad going there, and so you also are living. We're in the apartment. You're living with a couple women on the team. So how did you guys link up to be able to find some off-campus housing?
They literally texted me one day, and I was like, we heard you're looking for housing. Do you want to live house with us? And we're like, oh, yep, I've got nowhere else. But yeah.
All right. So take me through what it was like growing up in New Zealand. What did your hometown look like? Try and paint a picture for us.
So I'm from Christchurch, and so this is in the South Island. I think the South Island is more like country. Okay. So there's always like Christchurch is like a city kind of thing, but my house is in the country. I live in like a lifestyle block. Like we have cows, pigs, sheep, chickens, dogs, cats, like everything. Like there's always something to do. We have a quad bike, everything like that. So in my life, like I went to a country school as well. So a lot of that kind of things.
What was your first experience playing basketball? How old were you?
Ooh. I want to say I was around 10.
10?
10.
And once you picked it up, was it love at first pickup?
Yeah, basically. One of the girls on the basketball team was like, oh, we need girls to come fill in, and then, because my primary school was a boy and a girls school,
Okay.
and we needed more girls because like, that's how you like, you know, get more interest and stuff.
Right.
And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll have a go, and then loved it ever since. Now we got our fish, we just need the chips.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
So we got the chips in the air fryer. And you're a long way from home, so when you cook this meal, does it bring you back to some of the good memories? And how do you deal with those days that you do miss your family? And I know technology's great, you get to FaceTime, but how do you deal with that pressure of, you know, being away from home and being so far away?
Yeah. One of my main things, because this was like big for me when I was like recruiting into colleges and stuff. And I told Dan this, like I need like a family, so that, and like Dan's basically like my dad at the moment. But, yeah, so I've literally got, my whole room is like just like photo wall and everything, and like it's quite a big time difference from Utah to New Zealand. Like I think it's like they're 18 hours ahead, something like that. So it's kind of hard to like call my parents every day, but we call every weekend because they've got a lot of time on the weekends. But yeah, that'd be the biggest thing. We're very grateful for technology. Yeah.
How did you develop that confidence to be able to, I mean, one, be in a completely different country, come into a new environment, and be ready to roll and put yourself in a position where you can be fighting 4 minutes?
Yeah. I think just playing team sports my whole life. Like I've been playing sports my whole life. I've been in so many different sports, and it's just all just like, I know it's something I love, and one of my big values is like happiness and like being able to like make my family proud of like the things I do and stuff. And my parents have always been like, Evie, like you live such a good life to be able to like come here and do what you love.
And now it is done.
Nice and crispy.
A New Zealand specialty. I love this.
We'll get one of these real crispy bits. Down the bottom. Ooh, nicely cooked. Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
A little bit of salt in the bottom. Let's just eat it.
Let's eat it. Oh. Light, fluffy,
Yeah.
and delicious.
This is cooked to perfection. This is my first time making it with Biscoff cookies as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Biscoffs are yummy.
It's delicious. I'm going to be making this at home.
Learned something new today. Yum.
Well, this has been fantastic. We had fish and chips, lolly cake. We got to learn a little bit about your journey.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.